Ain't no stopping this.
Do you want to drink?
Kings in the kingdom is prosperous. If you scared, then you live in the
funny.
opposite.
That's funny.
Acting like a little punk.
I'll be a punk all day. Gotta be different.
Okay, let's hit it.
Get the water.
And we back live, man, on Support District Radio.
Yes, sir.
We got a special guest in the building, man. One of my favorite guys.
Special
And
guys.
it's probably the hottest DJ in the town. Should be on FM radio right now. And that's hands down should be on FM radio with his own fucking show. And he should be bringing the artists through. I mean, what Ebro got on my man John Blaze, baby.
Oh, damn.
John Blaze in the building.
That was an introduction.
What Ebro got on my man John? Not a damn thing.
Good. What's good?
Nothing.
How you doing, man? It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Man, yeah.
You know, it's always special for me when I get interviewed because I'm doing so many interviews.
Yeah.
You know, it don't balance out.
Well, you do so much. I mean, sometimes the spotlight got to be on you. You do shit too. I mean, so you got something to say.
You know, I don't mind. Yeah.
You ready to tap in? Let's
Oh,
tap
what
in.
is this? What is this?
Okay, tap in.
You have the year supply, or is this the lifetime
No, this
supply?
is the supply for tonight.
Oh wow, okay. There we go.
Tap in, baby. We getting it in. Let's do it.
Are we all- are we all-
Yeah, we all getting one right
Let's
now.
do that.
Yeah, you got one? You need another? You good? You got your bottle of water? Are you ready? You want another? Okay. That's for you.
Hospitality at its best right here.
Hospitality.
always.
Shout
That's
to
well.
Fireball right here.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know?
please.
So we
Little bit.
got you back on the show. I reached out, I poked the bear. I got my man John Blaze in studio. John Blaze, we was just speaking, and the scene is at an all-time high right now.
Best it's ever been, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about the scene right now? How do you see it from your point of view?
It's just grown. It's grown, and you want to know why? It's because of shows like this. It's because the platform of people who care to not, like you just said, we're not artists. You know what I'm saying? But when you build a platform for artists, and you put in effort into that platform for more artists to be heard, then you create something for people to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's trash or whether it's, did you see so-and-so, did you hear what so-and-so said? It's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. And that's one of the things that we got to touch on tonight because I feel like the artists, y'all artists are not taking advantage of these platforms.
They're not.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a new generation. You know what I mean?
It's a new day.
Look, you're breaking records. We're breaking records on Instagram now. We're breaking records on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like forget trying to get to all that. You know what I mean? Like you can break records yourself nowadays with social media.
Platforms are limitless.
Hey, look, the playing field is even now.
Yeah.
What's up?
Most of the
Who gonna get it?
Most of the guys
Put a
making
song
all the
in.
money now in rap are independent and don't even have deals. They got labels fighting for them, and they just touring the country making money off of their music.
Yeah.
It's facts.
And the artists don't see that.
They don't see it. And look, there's levels to everything, man. Look, you want to make $100,000 a year, or do you want to make, $10,000 a month? Whatever you want to do, like you can go get it. Like there's no ceilings when you're an independent.
Still in this roof.
What?
The ceiling is a room. Yeah.
I don't know if that was deep or.
Jordan said that. Jordan, I got it from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it threw me off.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like I say this, and this is kind of like the quote, and I want you guys to repeat this as much as possible.
Okay.
But the independent revolution is here.
Yes, sir.
And it is streaming.
It's streaming.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, it is streaming.
You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
Man,
It's beautiful.
it's
thing.
amazing.
It's so beautiful.
It's
Toast to
amazing.
that. Toast to that.
Yeah, please.
Marlon,
Toast
did
to
you
that.
drink that?
I already drunk mine.
Oh, damn. Okay, we gotta catch up.
Catch up,
Yes.
man. I'm mustard. Y'all catch up, baby. Come on now. But the scene is at all-time high. We all been on the scene for a moment. What's some of the artists, man, that you probably can? I mean, you can pinpoint because you're around them all, just like us.
Been around for a
What's
while.
some of the artists that you can pinpoint that are leading the way? Some of the upperclassmen. I mean, everything. There's levels of everything. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and we got our seniors in the game. What's some of those upperclassmen that's carrying the torch and making the scene better for us?
In Phoenix, I mean, you got anybody who knows about anything is looking at futuristic.
Facts.
I mean,
Very hated on the most probably.
I don't know why.
Because he doing it.
Not to mention, shout to Futuristic because he doesn't do a lot of interviews, and I was blessed to get that exclusive interview.
I've been
with
trying
him.
to get him. I'm on his head.
Yeah.
Shout out to Futuristic.
He gives so much game. He put out a book that basically showed any independent artist how to be successful. Like literally, what you need to do with social media, how to structure your post, how many times you post, what you should put in that post. If you read the book, it was $10.
That's
Yeah.
well, his dad did it though. You have to understand, like his dad used to be an artist.
Yeah.
So his dad wrote out like the whole concrete and then was like, "Look,
Yeah.
here's futuristic."
Well,
did, yeah.
a lot of the
Like-
times you're only as strong as the people behind you. You got a bunch of suckers behind you. You're gonna end up being a lollipop yourself.
I mean,
And he
but-
got his dad. Like
but
that's
here's
deep.
The thing. Here's the thing. You know, the days of like, you know how squirrels, they just gather all the nuts and then they wait to the winter time. You know, nowadays it's like, look, you get information and you're sharing it. Because the more you share information, the more people are going to support you at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
The days of, you know, just gathering it all and holding on to yourself, those days are over. Because things are changing.
Yeah.
And we need to learn things from each other
Because
every day.
just as quick as we learn something,
Yeah.
just as quick as I'll learn it, you'll learn it too.
Exactly.
It-
And
whether
not only
it's-
that, but
that's
you might
the
know
game
something.
on the
You might know
internet
something
now,
that I
too.
don't.
Right.
And
Yeah.
now we just helped each other, and now we're better. We're both in a better place, which eventually turns into the scene, and that's why you see Arizona music being more respected now than ever. Because
Yeah.
look, and I won't say no names, but Arizona hip hop to a lot of people in the city in Phoenix, because I know I was here, it was a joke to a lot of people.
It was.
It
Like,
was.
Yeah.
like, oh, Blaze, why you mess with all those Arizona artists so much? Like, it was a joke.
Yeah.
If you said you were an Arizona artist in Arizona hip hop, it was a joke.
Well, you know, to be honest,
was.
like I say, we've all been on the scene. A lot of the artists was carrying themselves like jokers,
Well,
and all the music has gotten better.
I'm
That's,
not-
I think the artistry has gotten better.
Listen.
That's why the music is better.
now listen, hold on. Let me retract my statements. Because I want to get people to twist my words. Be like, but I'm not saying that the artist and the music was a joke. I'm saying that people
No,
didn't
people-
respect
That's
it.
how they looked at
They
it.
looked at it as
Yeah.
if they didn't take it serious because you only had a few people that were really doing their thing, and a lot of it there was no structure. You know, you had shows on one side of town and then maybe one side of town, and they weren't done well. You know, there was no organization, the promotion wasn't there, and now, you know, we have, you know, local shows on a weekly, multiple. Sometimes
Yeah.
you got 6, 7 in one night all
Yeah.
over the city, and that's a beautiful thing.
Be tough.
Yeah.
Real good, beautiful ones
Yeah, it's
too.
beautiful.
With
And you got platforms
good
like this
artists.
that not only support and play the music, but you know, you interview the artists. You give people a platform, man. And I feel like that's why we probably don't see each other enough. You know what I mean, throughout the year because
Yeah.
we are all so busy
Yeah.
doing our thing.
It's
You
a
know what I'm
blessing,
saying?
though.
I mean,
And, like,
we're all trying, and I always say like it's we all in the same game. Like I love what you guys do over at Icon. Respect the Underground. I love what you guys do for the scene.
Appreciate
I
it,
was
appreciate
able to take my daughter, my 8-year-old, out to the hip hop festival.
Yeah.
And this is stuff that you can enjoy with your family, with your kids, and
Yeah.
it's not just about, you know, we like to go and hang out and smoke and drink and do shows, but it's starting to be bigger than that.
It is. It's a community thing, and it's recognized by the community. And I mean, when 17,000 people show up over 2 days, it says something. You know
It
what
does.
I'm
It
saying?
says a
And
lot.
It's a beautiful thing to be a part of for
I-
the scene.
You said you wanted me to touch on some things, and anything
Yeah.
that I wanted to touch on. Why do you think a lot of artists that don't get the opportunity to be on that stage or haven't reached that platform as of yet, why do you think they always attack? Why do you think they always attack justice, or they attack you, or they attack respect? Because I see it.
Yeah,
I see it on social media all the time. Why do you
listen.
think that's what they always do that? Why do you think they go that
We're in
route?
a generation of people that just expect things.
Entitlement.
Entitlement
Yeah.
at an all-time high.
Yeah.
Trophies, you know, for everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Participation
that's
trophies.
what the problem is. Like you got a
Yeah.
trophy for playing ball, and now you think you deserve something. Like, nah, man. The artists who perform on the stage deserve it. You know what I'm saying? In multiple ways. Success, more than anything, putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Like really out there pushing. It's an independent game. You have to go get it yourself. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because what we look like putting all this stuff together for you, and you don't post not one time. You haven't done any shows with us throughout the entire year.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you want the biggest show in the city
Yeah.
of the year, in the state. No, it don't work like that. That don't work like that anywhere you go, no matter what you do. So why would it do this in hip hop? You know what I'm saying?
So you think it's an entitlement thing? The artists feel like, oh, you guys are doing this for Arizona. We're Arizona artists. You should put on as many artists as you can put on this and just
Extremely.
run with it. It's an
Listen,
entitlement thing.
You got to get involved, man. The artists who stay involved, get involved. You know, we reach out to everybody. Believe it or not, we reach out to everybody. Whether they want to get down with us or not, that's another story. But you know, we want everybody to be involved, but at the same time, there's only so much time.
Yeah.
Who deserves it? The ones who sit out and do nothing all year, and then once November comes around, like, yo, what's up? Can I get on the stage? You know what I'm saying?
I think
Don't worry about it.
I just want to say this to the local artists too, who feel that way if they don't get on that main stage. If you haven't been dropping projects and putting in that work, and you feel like you need to be on the same stage as a J-Rob or a Deli every day.
Prove
You
it.
know what I'm
Show
saying?
us.
Like, yeah, put in that work.
What
These
artists
is
don't understand
cats
is like,
really put in work.
as DJs, we look to break the next artist. I want to say I've worked with this artist
want that
before.
next record.
Exactly. I want to say, look, we've been playing that.
Yeah.
Or like
I played that
you
first.
Know, I hosted
Shit,
that tape
fact,
2
yeah.
years ago.
I played that first.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a thing, and not only that, but like it's just how things work. You got to get on our radar. And once you get on our radar, then we'll reach out to you. But if you're not on our radar, then like it is what it is.
So you got to step your game up, artists. I mean,
Yeah.
you get what you give. You give 100%, you get 100% results back. You
No,
half-ass it, that's what you're gonna get. Half-ass
and
results.
look, create a relationship. Ain't nobody gonna just, come to you. You have to also reach back to
Yes,
us too,
sir.
and create communication and dialogue throughout the year.
Best
What are you up to?
relationships
Like,
have
Blaze,
great communication.
send me something. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, this ain't. You know how many artists hit me up? You know how many artists there are? There's thousands of artists that we work with in a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have time in the day to make sure I keep up with each and every one of you.
That's what
You know
you
what I'm saying?
do.
Do your job, do your diligence, and make sure that, I'm seeing you the best you can. I got a life too. I got bills too.
Yeah.
My job isn't to break you. We can work together and maybe make something happen. You know what I'm saying? But my job isn't here for you, because if I sat around and supported everybody that they felt needed to be supported, well, then where would I be? How many of you are supporting me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? How many of you tune into my shows, tune into this platform on a weekly basis to get familiar with the scene? You know what I'm saying? And then want to complain because we're not playing your records,
Yeah.
or that you're not getting your interview. What value does that have for us? What have you done for us to allow you on our show? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be somebody.
Yeah, no, fact.
Give me another one.
You
Give
know what I
me a
mean?
couple of them. Give
Look,
me in a
Yeah.
row.
No, this is fact. I got
You want a piece of
oh,
gum,
I got
bro?
one more
I got
time.
family.
One
that-
more. Give me
You
two
want some
more.
gum?
One more time. Hold down one right there. It's, you know how they say it's about who you know? It's wrong.
It's about what you do.
No. Well, that too. But it's about who knows you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's about who knows you. So what are you doing to be known?
Like you said, it's a mutual thing, though.
It's a new day,
It's
man.
got to
Like,
be
look,
a
That's why
relationship.
I be trying to do my thing. I be trying
Yeah,
to
you-
be known.
you
I'm
doing your thing.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, no, because I got family members that be rapping and shit. They be like, bro, let me come down, get on the show. Well, give me
Right,
a reason.
right,
That's
right.
what I tell them. Give me
Yeah.
a reason to put you on the show.
I mean,
I'm not
you
just
know.
gonna bring you through on some like, hey, this is my little people shit. Like, no.
Well, that's like Blaze. Like going back, like we were one of your first interview, probably your first.
Yeah.
And you were my first interview. Like
That's right.
when I came out
That's
with
right.
the original studio
Uh-huh.
at the crib.
You was still a little
It
wet
was,
behind the ears.
Still a little wet, but
Breath
still.
smelling like
I had just started
Similac.
hosting, and
Yeah.
me and my manager had came through, and that was my first interview, man. When Megadon Entertainment, when we were
That's
doing
right,
shows at
that's
that
right.
time,
Mhm.
and what me and Megadon always talk about is how we did our shows and we had a successful run, and you guys kind of took what we were doing and like put the shit on steroids, like Barry Bonds and shit. Like we were trying to do what Respect the Underground did. but
Here's the thing.
how did that turn go for you guys?
See, a lot of people don't understand and realize that Respect the Underground had been something that had been brewing for 10 years prior to, almost 15 years. Before I even knew Justice, Respect the Underground was already brewing. It was in the works. We just didn't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? From what he was doing in the scene, and a lot of people don't know, like Justice been in the scene since 1997, 98, 99, like heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been rocking in
Scoop ball
Arizona
been running
since-
around for a minute.
since 07, you know. So like once we came together in 2012, like
You say scoop
know,
ball.
it was already
ball.
moving.
Yeah.
So
But you guys just, there's different aspects to the game. A lot of people don't have them, and one of the things I tell people is practicing good business habits, and it puts you over the top a lot of the time. It's a business
absolutely,
that you.
man. Look, I want to work with good people that are respectful, and artists that appreciate what I do, and that I want to work with again, because so much, like it just. it goes down to like, you know, you ever work with somebody, you have a job, and you're just like, they're just terrible. You don't want to go to work because that person's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Same thing, man. Like let's work together. You know what I mean? Let's do good business so we can do it again.
Yeah.
Very
And
simple.
make it happen.
Very
Yeah.
simple things. And look, I think one of the reasons why Arizona music is at such an all-time high is because all those things are happening at the same time. Good business, you know, obviously social media, but consistency. We can't get familiar with any kind of record, no matter if it's Jay-Z or who it is, unless we hear it more than a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So like, you ever hear a Jay-Z record or a Kanye record, you're like, yeah, I don't know. But what, about third, fourth time you hear it, like, this shit banging.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
hit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with independent music. So
Definitely independently, you gotta
we
listen to that
look,
shit.
we are going against the grain more than ever. So you gotta look at that. You know, we gotta work extra hard because the fans, the people who listen, don't give a shit about independent music. If your name isn't Drake or, you know what I'm saying, Nipsey Hussle or whoever's, you know what I mean, at the moment, then you're fighting an uphill battle. That's where we come in. We have to make this shit cool for y'all.
Yeah.
Because it is. We know it's cool, but we have to prove it to you.
I've always said like the independent artist is like the street baller.
Yeah.
And the other guys
Skip to
are
my loop.
they already in the league. They in the NBA. They got the deals already. So the street baller you gotta ball hard to be noticed.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta grind. It's more of a grind. It's more heart into it.
Yeah.
So a lot of cats don't have that heart and have that drive and have that
Well,
will.
they don't know either, and that's another thing is Arizona hip hop is very young, immature, in the sense that we haven't had how many futuristic or MC Magics do we have? Just one. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't had a lot of examples of how to push and how to release a project or how to move. And plus, it's changed, man.
Yeah,
2019,
slowly but surely getting there.
We also trying to figure out how to do this. Like,
Yeah.
ask any artist, you know, how you gonna release your album? They're like, oh man, you know what? I'm doing no physicals and I'm only hitting title. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? But it might
Don't
work.
know better.
You know, it might work.
I mean, you know, you could never tell the next man what won't and will
Yeah.
work for him because you just never know. Everything don't work for everybody, but
Exactly. You gotta do what works for you. But you know what? There's no rules. Like in the independent game, we're blessed because
Yeah.
we can like literally do however we need to do to get our bread, and no one can tell us any otherwise. Like,
fact.
Yes, you can.
you know what I'm saying?
Nobody can tell you what to do when you're
Yeah.
making the rules.
Yo, did you guys see the dollar amounts, the pennies for how many streams on each platform, like Spotify?
Yeah, I seen that
I
somewhere.
saw
I
it
seen
on
those.
Instagram. I think
That's
I saw
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
Like you got to do
Like
hundreds
YouTube is
of
like
thousands
yeah,
to like even
man,
just
it's crazy.
to pay some
They
bills.
flipped the game all
You
up.
know? But look, no one say there's no limit to it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Man.
it's out there. Go get it.
Well, the game is changing, man. I love the scene. I love the way things are going. I love promotions. What's the toughest part of it for you, man? What's the toughest part of your job? Is it? I used to deal with the artists, so
Well-
I'm glad I don't have to deal with artists anymore. But what's the toughest part of it?
Well, yeah, I mean, filtering through. I mean, I've learned so much. It's a lot different for me now with Marlon. I just had a baby, so my whole life is just turned upside down right now. So I'm trying to figure it out. Still, as you know, even here, I'm like,
giving you more patience.
Yeah.
Not the first time. It's not the first time.
Well, it's my first baby.
Oh, so you got patience now.
But yeah, I got
Congratulations.
scheduled.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How's the baby?
How old? 1 month. Yeah, so I'm still brand new.
Oh,
I got
leave in a minute.
I got to throw up on my shirt as we
He getting that lava shit on his hands. That when the shit be black, that shit.
That's wild.
It looks like
warm boo-boo.
It looks like the shit in front of the bad guy's layer. You know when you get to a layer and there's a fucking mold in the front with the black shit bubbling.
Every diaper is a new supply.
Oh my
You never know what you're gonna get.
Oh my goodness.
But you know, just trying to figure it out. Like, look, like I said, like, this is what we do. This isn't just something we do when we get home from our job. Like, this is our job. So
Think for fun.
you have to respect that because I have a family. We have families. You know, we have households and things and responsibilities we have to do. So you know, my time is valuable. So I don't put up with the bullshit. You know, so we get right to it. What you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Are you serious? I can tell a serious record or quality record in the first 10 seconds.
Me too.
Like, I can tell if you're real or not. And if it's serious, okay, I'll pay attention a little more. If not, you know.
I kind of want to jump top. Me and Chief was talking a little earlier. You saw Avengers yet?
Saw yesterday.
Oh, so we can talk about it.
Spoiler alert! If you
It's too late. If you ain't seen it by
Like I said,
now,
it's
it's
Monday.
over.
If you ain't seen it by
spoiler alert! If you haven't saw it, we're gonna jump. We're ghetto nerds.
I'm telling you everything.
Yay!
We're ghetto nerds. So
I saw it too. When did you see it?
we didn't jump into
Saw
it.
it Friday morning.
Friday
You a super
morning.
nerd.
I went Saturday
No,
morning.
you went no rest.
I went Saturday morning.
All night.
He called me.
Eh.
He wanted me to go with
No,
him.
but anyway, but no,
Let's get into it.
you know, we'll
Nigga,
get
I
into
saw it
that
I saw it
because I
Saturday
want to.
at 12:30. Saturday,
Okay.
Saturday 12:30.
I know you
Then
don't
I
watch
took my-
Game of Thrones, but
I don't watch
know who
Game
else
of
don't
Thrones.
watch.
Yeah, we ain't talking
We'll
about
get
it.
into that.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Me neither.
I'll tell you.
I know. I
I'll
don't
tell
have
you.
time. I wish I could.
Yeah.
I
Turning for the
literally
party.
don't have
Hey,
time.
and honestly, that shit is like
What was
it's
it?
so long for you to
That's-
actually appreciate the final show that you don't have time to catch up.
No.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
8 seasons in. You don't have time.
So, Endgame.
In game.
What's your favorite scene? Favorite part? Favorite scene? Give me your favorite scene of Endgame.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I said this from like years ago. My favorite Avenger. Y'all think I'm crazy? You might kick me out the show.
No, we won't.
Nah.
My favorite Avenger, outside of Iron Man, of course, he's the man, right? Everyone know that.
Mhm.
But I told everybody the most important superhero in Marvel
Amen.
is Ant-Man. My
Ah.
man, Ant-Man.
You gotta say it.
He's a genius. He did save the day. He saved the day.
Like, he kinda
He was
came
hope.
back big.
When?
Because
He's a sign of hope.
he can
Wait.
basically go
Yeah.
invisible, and then, you know,
What part did he come through in?
at the very end when they were
We
having
got
came
big and
like
hit,
5
he
years
knocked-
later.
He got big.
Yeah.
Came. Okay, that was a good scene. It was a,
Shout to Ant-Man.
and I'm gonna tell you, like, I went like Caucasian, full Caucasian this movie.
Okay.
Like, I usually don't clap and shit during the movie. There was scenes like the theater was clapping. Like, there were
Yeah,
parts where we clapped it up.
That's the only series that's allowed, by the way.
But then there was a couple. Well, shit, we clapped when the Lion King preview came on. But there was a couple scenes that were like excellent for me.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like where I got chills. When all the girls like had their little moment in the
That was
cinema,
big.
and it was like the
Okay.
girl power. I was
Okay.
like, oh,
Okay.
nigga, bitch,
And
nigga,
I know the next one you're gonna say.
And
hold on, I know the next one.
And then Ready Player One was my movie. So the scene when everybody came together and they was charging each other, and you saw like Hulk, and you saw Root, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
saw
that was
Iron,
dope.
and I was like, my goodness.
You know why I really appreciate Marvel though, because they throw little stuff in there like with the women leading the charge.
Yeah.
but to
They
me,
led the charge
To me,
in
one
that
of the
fight.
biggest ones as well. And I get spoiler alert. You know when Captain America gave it to, you know.
Oh well, when he picked up the
When he
hammer
picked
too, I
up-
was like,
no,
oh
No,
shit.
he didn't just pick it up though. He called it.
Yeah, but
That
I'm saying
motherfucker went flying off.
Yeah, but when he
Right.
he gave the Captain America to the Black Avenger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
that
know
was
what I'm saying?
dope.
He did that
That was
too.
dope.
But that's
Like,
coming
that's
from
big.
the comics
That was
as well.
dope.
But
I don't
it
know.
was, and when Thor, you take the little one.
You take the little one, yeah.
It was good. It was a lot of
Nah, my
comedy.
favorite scene, and it wasn't even that long, it was real quick, was when Spider-Man said, activate instant kill mode.
Oh, he was going off.
Hey,
brought
then
that
the
back.
arms just start. And then when they went back to him, he was buried in bodies trying to like wiggle out, but the arms were still killing niggas like
So what is
that shit was dope.
Bro.
Would it
That shit was dope.
the way it went? Like, where is it going from here? Like, Spider-Man movies next,
Yeah, Spider-Man.
and Thor is going with the Guardians.
Listen, Captain America
I'm the
could have
Captain.
done some shit when he went away. So maybe Tony Stark could eventually come back somehow.
Well, what did he do though? Because he didn't come
Don't know.
back, and how is the guy going to be the new Captain America? He going to take the serum? Because when he came back, he was older. He was old already, so he didn't go through that. He didn't go to the military and shit.
No,
My
he's
question-
ready to
so
die.
because Captain
He's
America
ready to
doesn't
die.
age.
No, that Captain America's sitting on it. That's what I thought.
So when he
I
was
was like,
old,
he obviously didn't take the
something
serum.
changed.
But
in
he
the
didn't
guy.
look as small as
Maybe
he was.
he went back and didn't take the serum, and then came back as an old man. He lived his
Well, he
life.
went back.
That's
placed-
what I think.
he went back.
He didn't take it.
He
That's
went
what I
back,
think.
placed the stones, and he went back again.
It could have. See, I got kind of confused there
In the
because when
comic
there was a
books,
double.
in the comic books, there's a point in time where Captain America's like the serum starts to wear off and starts to age like quickly. So I mean,
Well, that shit happened.
That could have been it.
Look, with time travel, you can do anything. Let's say that.
That's the one problem I have with the movie. Because I feel like once you start using time travel, you ran out of ideas. You obviously ran out of ideas.
Well, the Avengers are probably dead. That probably no more Avenger movies
Yeah, I
are
don't
coming.
see
But the
that.
spin-off Spider-Man, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, but they could always
They're
do
gonna
like,
remake
like
it.
Star Wars does and just go back to the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, prequel.
Exactly.
it's
Good
pretty
movie
good
though. It was a good movie.
We touching on a
No,
lot
it's
of
dope.
touching
It's
on
dope.
a lot of different things. I just wanted to jump. I think we should partake a little bit here.
Yeah, let's take a quick one.
You want another one?
Another
Yeah,
five
Well, I
off?
think
here.
how many we got left in there? Matter of fact, I think we got enough to partake. We here. We ain't going nowhere. Definitely. Blaze is in the building with us, man. Thank you again for coming
You're
through. Like
welcome.
you say, you don't get interviewed much.
Nah, man. And you know, listen, I don't know. Are we gonna take a break or are we gonna go right?
I don't think we're gonna take a.
Let's jump
What
right
you got
into it.
queued in? Hold on.
We got any videos?
What you
queued
got
up?
queued up?
We
You got a
any
video?
We got any deli?
Let's run one quick one.
Let's
If,
run a quick one.
Just like a quick
if you
2-minute
need another
break.
one, I can give you another minute.
You got a link? You got MP4? Email it to us. We got you right now.
Oh yeah, we'll get it queued up.
We got the exclusive.
Play,
See, we get
we
exclusive.
play
too.
my artist Nano's new record.
Yeah, no.
Well, let's go ahead and run a quick video real quick. We're gonna take a quick break.
Y'all
We're
stay
gonna get
tuned,
that
man.
downloaded and queued up for you.
Thank
We'll
y'all.
be back in a minute.
We
John
coming
Blaze
back.
in the
We
building.
getting on hot topics when we come back. Though. I
Yeah.
want to get into the bullshit. We touched on the music scene.
Yeah.
I got a little bit under the rug with the hate for respect the underground because we know when you do shit, you get more hate and animosity.
Yeah.
But when we come back, we're gonna touch base, not just
They
first.
always come back though.
Yeah, we come back.
They
we got-
always come back.
We're gonna touch base, not just first, second, and third, but it's gonna be in the park home run or your fucking ass. So support District Radio, the live Marlon Chief.
Yeah, he said I had to go.
You guys done talking about the shit?